try the Gmaxx II first. Start up tune. Followed by the beeps that indicate that it's ready for action. Right, well, we'll start on the very low conductor target, as per usual. Right, this is a gold chain, 20 inches long, rolled into a ball, 1 inch down. Not doing it for me. Gold chain, 5 inches long, 1 inch down. See the iron grunt sort of coming in the background. It doesn't inspire me, that one doesn't. Small Roman bronze, 3 inches. Small pewter button, 4 inches. Small pewter button, 6 inches. Yeah. Piece of galena at 6 inches. Like that. I don't think it's going to get any of these. Small thin copper ring, 8 inches. No, not going to get the one at 10 inches. Coke. That's about it, really. Can't really get rid of that, I don't think. Iron cord, 2 pence. Doesn't like that at all. There's no way I can get that either. The detector will not just pick it up no matter what I do. I've tried it. Crown bottle top. I like that one. 2 coins. Low and high conductivity. 8 inches deep. 1 inch apart. Pop up that one. Same again. Only 3 inches deep. It's even giving me 2 tones. Ring pole. 20 pence. For sorting those out, I'm afraid. Low and high conductive coins. 3 inches down with a iron staple sitting in the middle. You can tell there's iron in those. But you're going to be digging it anyway. Next up, we've got the low conductive coins. 5 pence, 4 inches. 5 inches. 6 inches. Not too inspiring, that one isn't either. 7 inches. No, it's just seen it as iron now. I thought these were supposed to be pretty deep, but not too impressed so far. Right then, cut quarter, 2 inches. 4 inches. Yes, a low tone, but there's iron in there as well. I suppose I'd dig that on a decent side. 5 inches. No. Right then. The high conductive coins. George and Halfpenny, 6 inches. 7 inches. 8 inches. Got a 9-inch one. Yep. 10 inch. 11 inch. Fails on that one. On edge, 8 inches. Just about. No. Right, time to go for cartwheel pennies. We'll start with one at ambitious 10 inches. 11 inches. 12 inches. 13 inches. Yep. 14 inches. I suppose it will excel more on the larger, more conductive signals. I mean, it's 4.6 kilohertz. It's not great on the low conductivity stuff, if you've probably noticed. Right, onto the artifacts. Large musket ball, 4 inches. 7 inches. So, the fair drop off there with a 3-inch difference. Full small bottle, 6 inches. Small bottle, 8 inches. Fibula, 3 inches. It's not very enthusiastic. Fibula, 5 inches. Also on this bottle, 15 inches. Thought it might like that. What else might it get? Large lead weight, 14 inches. Just about, probably. Thimble, 12 inches. Yeah. Right, we'll get back onto the silver coins. Silver threepenny bit, 6 inches. Sixpence, 7 inches. Not sure about that one. Silver shilling, 8 inches. Edward penny, 6 inches. Nice medieval one. Just about gets that. 8-inch deep 1563 threepenny bit, hammered. That's that. Silver threepenny bit, 8 inches. Sixpence, 9 inches. Shilling, 10 inches. Florin, 12 inches. Yeah, it likes big things, doesn't it? Half crown, 14 inches. You get that. Right, onto the iron targets and hoards. This is a horseshoe, 6 inches. Don't reject him, that. That's low frequency. Anything around 5 kilohertz up to about 10 is pretty good on iron rejection. Large iron bottle, 6 inches. Upset bottles. 20 pence, 8 inches down, 3 nails sitting on top of it. You can hear both coming through, I'd probably have to dig that. 20 pence, 8 inches down with 3 nails 4 inches above. No, he's not going to get that one. Not going to get that or that. Large nails, 6 inches with 20 pence sitting on top of it. It's half getting it, but I don't know. You'd probably have to know the detector pretty well before you actually make up your mind on that one. Just sounds like iron to me. Half penny, 6 inches, Coke, 1 inch. It's a Coke. That's the half penny in front of it. Penknife. Horseshoe, 2 inches, 20 pence, 6 inches. They're just knocking out the horseshoe there. 20 pence, 2 inches, horseshoe, 6 inches. Yeah. 6 half pennies stacked on top of each other, 11 inches deep. You can tell it's deep eye conductive signal. Lovely signal. I suppose I'm going to get the same on this as well. 100 mixed coins and a pot 20 inches deep. Superb. 6 half pennies in a row on edge 2 inches deep. See, it says iron that way, and no doubt it'll see it as non-ferrous this way. Wonderful. Right, here's the Goldmaxx power. Start with a very low conductive. See how 18 kilohertz compares to the 4.6. Gold chain 20 inches long, rolled up into a ball 1 inch down. Tell you what, I'll switch it on. It's always good. Right, gold chain 20 inches long, rolled into a ball 1 inch deep. Nope. 5 inches long gold chain, 1 inch deep. Same design. Small Roman bronze, 3 inches. Like that. Small pewter button, 4 inches. Small pewter button, 6 inches. Bit disappointing, isn't it, really? Piece of galena, 6 inches. Doesn't even like that. 177 pallets, 4 inches. Just get it, whether you dig that or not, I have no idea. Right, thin copper ring, 8 inches down. 10-inch copper ring. It's a bit bigger it gets out. Coke. Actually rejects that. Amazingly. Right. On to the discrimination and separation. Pine cord, 2 pence, 2 inches. Crown bottle top. Low and high conductive coins, 8 inches down, 1 inch apart. Yep. Same again, only 3 inches deep. You have to give me 2 different signals. Ring, pull, and 20 pence. They're both going to sound exactly the same. There's no controls on here that are going to allow me to separate them, as I know of, and somebody knows different. Low and high conductive coins, 3 inches down with an iron staple balanced on top of them. Right, I think it's more effective by the staple than most. I am getting one there to the end, but it's about 5 inches away from where the actual coin is, but it's just on the edge. It's wheedling that one out for some reason. Right, onto the low conductive coins. I presume this is going to be more effective than the Gmaxx was. But who knows? 5 pence, 4 inches. 5 inches. 6 inches. 7 inches. Good. Suppose you dig that just about 8 inches. So because it doesn't know what it is, as I mentioned before, with a lot of detectors, as soon as you don't know what something is, we decide it's iron. It's giving it a low tone, 9 inches. 10 inches. No, we'll give it 9. Right, quarter, 2 inches. 4 inches. Horrible scratchy signal. 5 inches. No. Georgian Apney. 6 inches. 7 inches. 8 inches. 9 inches. 10 inches. It's about 11 inches. No. Right, try it on edge. 8 inches on edge. Perhaps that was a bit ambitious. 7 inches on edge. And lengthways. Now we just tried the 8-inch one. Right, then on to cartwheel pennies. 9 inches we'll try first. 10 inches. 11 inches. 12 inches. Nope. 8 inches on edge. Down the length. 9 inches. No. Onto the artifacts. Large musket ball, 4 inches. Musket ball, 7 inches. Small bottle, 6 inches. 8 inches. Fibula, 3 inches. Fibula, 5 inches. Just about. Horse harness bottle, 15 inches. Yeah, like that. Large musket ball, 10 inches. onto the silver coins. So threepenny bit, 6 inches. Sixpence, 7 inches. Shilling, 8 inches. Ahmed Edward I penny, 6 inches. It gets that better in the Gmaxx anyway. Ahmed threepenny bit, 8 inches. Yeah. Silver threepenny bit, 8 inches. Sixpence, 9 inches. Shilling, 10 inches. Not going to get any of those. 6 inch deep horseshoe. Higher frequency, picked it up quite happily. Gmaxx rejected it. Large iron bottle. 20 pence, 8 inches down. 3 nails on top of it. Yep. 28 pence, 8 inches down. 3 nails, 4 inches above it. I thought it would have got there. Just about, but he's getting it in front of it. Alright, won't get that. Knife blade, 2 inches down with 2 copper rivets. Actually gets that. Not many detectors do. Large nail, 6 inches down with 20 pence sitting on top of it. Nope. Half penny, 6 inches down with coke, 1 inch down above it. This is a better piece of coke than the other one, so it's getting it. There's the half penny. Penknife. Horseshoe, 2 inches, 20 pence, 6 inches. Knocking that out. 20 pence, 2 inches, horseshoe, 6 inches. 6 half pennies stacked on top of each other, 11 inches down. New Gmaxx got that. We've got 100 mixed coins in a pot, 20 inches down. That gets it, but, you know, would you dig it? 6 half pennies in a row on edge, 2 inches deep. I'm that way, and none first the other way. No problem. God knows which one came out best of those. I'll have to add up the scores when I get back. They'll be featured at the end of this video. Well, I suppose the results are about what I expected, really. I suppose the Goldmaxx I thought was always better than the G-Maxx II anyway. Not a fantastic amount in it, but surprisingly, they were both very poor on the very low conductive targets. The Gmaxx wasn't going to be great anyway, but I thought it might be a bit better, but the Goldmaxx was very disappointing. But I suppose they are 20 years old now. At the time when I was using one and they were about, you thought they were unbelievably sensitive and fantastic on small items, but there again, you don't know what you're missing half the time, do you? So I think I mentioned before, I don't like the control box actually under the arm cup. It is better balanced like that, but I do like the control box in front of me. I just find it more natural and easier to tweak. Of course, if you are like me, you can get a bracket where you can bring the control box up in front of you for a few quid. I think I did actually buy one at the time. One big dislike I've got about these is you didn't have any sort of discrimination as such. Well, you did, but you had to sort of juggle things around a bit. And also the fact you didn't have a pinpoint button on it, so you couldn't measure the actual size of a target. The pinpoint button gives you a hell of a lot of information in that regards. It can tell you how big an item is, so then you make a decision one way or the other, whether you think it's a big lump of iron or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll be back very shortly, no doubt, with another video. Bye for now.